Hey folks in YouTube, how's it going? Hopefully everybody's doing fine. I've made a couple videos on this and I haven't been happy with any of them. And then a brother of mine, Tom Nix, decided he was going to send me his Buckmaster to use. It came in, this is the original box, folks. This is what the original box looks like. How it opens, everything. This is honestly the original wrap all Buckmasters came with, 184s. This little buck knife wrap. Then you had the little manual for it, you know. Has a thing about Buck's Stillmaster. It talks about the new larger precision compass, and the reason for that is they actually did have a compass in the handle, which was ridiculous in the little pommel of it, but because it's surrounded by steel, it can't be accurate. And then it's funny, this says, you know, it's about flit or something like that to keep your blade looking good, right? If it gets these little mars from the locking system. But flits, the cleanup system, that actually came with the knife. There was a couple little silver pouches with some flits in it back in the day. Now here's his knife, and it's pristine. It's in as good a condition as mine that I had Chuck Buck sign. Very little marring of the blade from the locking system. Just like mine, I had Chuck Buck sign. It has the two pouches, the compass, and the hooks where you would put your spikes. Remember the spike, and see they're still in their little blue wrap for safety, you know, whatever. Has everything bound up so you can tell that that's never been out of the box, really, and I probably took it out more than he did. The one with the Chuck Buck signature, it's on a different video. I keep that in for safekeeping because that's my son's. So it's put up where I can't get to it in a safe place. This is the one I carried around in my rucksack. People with me during my time in the military will remember this knife. The only thing I substituted on it was I put an M9 bayonets pouch on it. That's the only substitution I did. So I removed the other, and then I have the smaller pouch down here. I still have my US carabiner. Of course, you have the sharpening stone, and I have a big fish hook, just something I always put in there. I don't know why I did, but I was young, who cares? It was just stupid. But in the small pouch is where I keep the compass. That was the replacement compass for the original. In the pommel, keep a bit of what it is. They're actually cleaning rod pads for cleaning my rifle. And I have a little thing of tripwire. Just something I've always had. So, but this one lived in my rucksack for years. And as you guys all know, I don't own any guns. Oh, it's got a little thermometer too. I had that flashlight in it, earplugs from back in my military days. I've got a window breaker, a pin, a sinker. I have some line and stuff like that in it also. But that was just my little, in case I had to drop everything else, I'd still have something on my side, along with the sidearm probably. I can't quite remember if I showed this or not last time. But this is the Buckmaster LT. It has a striker for flint. This is not a magnesium bar. This right here is a sharpener. So I don't want anybody getting it twisted up. The name of the company that made this was Pelosa Leather. They're the ones who made this sheath, and it's for the Buckmaster. And the difference with the LT is it doesn't have a hollow handle. If I were to unwrap it, you would see that there's holes in there. And when I got it, it had a regular old pouch, just minus, or sheath, just minus the two pouches. I think it had the smaller pouch for the compass, if I remember right. I may be incorrect. If I am, somebody will correct me, I'm sure, on YouTube. But yeah, so this one has lived, and remember, this one actually is funny because it's a patent pending. It hadn't been patented yet. So, just something interesting I thought you might enjoy. Now the belt that it lives on is all Safariland basket weave in like a light brown 38 Army revolver, except it's one that we sent over to Brazil. Yeah. So, and then speed loaders, key ring holder, and of course cuff case. Who cares, right? My next video is going to be on spades. My personal favorite is the East German one. Nice thing about the East German spade is that if it breaks, unlike my other one, it doesn't have this because it still has the pin in it. But see, made in GDR, German Democratic Republic. It's got the nail puller, saw blade. As you've seen, I think in one of my videos, I showed that you can actually sharpen these and the top to be a fighting instrument. But notice you can bolt it. Same thing with this. If the handle ever breaks, fucks up, if you have an extra bolt, which you should carry if you have one, the pouch that comes with it's total shit. So my suggestion, and it's just a suggestion, but it works for me, I got an old American, like World War II, but it has a still like liner in it and leather, and so your handle can still stick out of it. It's got the hole at the bottom. And like I said, I've had the aluminum ones that the military gives you. I mean, they got a still, they're light steel aluminum kind of setup, triangular kind of handle. It's a decent one, but I wouldn't say it's the best. But you know, if that's what you got in a pinch, that's what you got in a pinch. So anywho, you guys have a great day. And Uncle Shuffy's channel went back to the old ways. It's going back to survival and preparedness. God bless. Have a great day.